peak.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We don't do this often, chat, but occasionally when Zenless comes out with peak, you kind of gotta go live right then and there. You kind of gotta go live then and there, dog. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Yo, look at it! Oh my god! We're cooking! Cooking! Oh my god. Doesn't have a moving animation. No, he's moving. No, he's animated. Yeah, it's animated, chat. People are saying A-Rig? Oh my god, people are so dumb. I can't with people right now, man. That's crazy. Yo. New faction symbol also, if you think about it. Actually crazy. Actually insane. Yeah, their outfits are so good too. Wait, but when do we think we're gonna get them, chat? Like 2.9 or 3.0? 3.0? God dang, they look so good. Like, it's like a dog water Twitter quality. I can bring it up on YouTube. Here, I'll pause this. Oh my god. They look so good. This is awesome, in my opinion. Pyrois, Phaethon. Insane. And it's got both of them together. An ether attacker, by the way. Dude, that's crazy. That's insane. Bell outfit is so cute. I agree. Bell outfit is so cute. Hold on, I gotta do an intro. Hold on, chat. Hold on, I got you. Hold on. We gotta wait for it to rotate through again. Hold on, let it rotate. Let it rotate. I got you. The proxies have a stand like in JoJo Bizarre Adventure? What is happening in Zenless 3.0? Can you believe that? An ether attacker, Pyrois Phaethon. Oh my god. Chat, what do you think about this? It's so good. God dang, that's so good. There you go, I'll do that for like a little short or whatever. Wait, clip. Someone clip that. I got it. Clip it. Dude, he's so cool looking. What the heck? Yeah, someone said Yun found dead in a ditch on Twitter or on Discord, and then I copied that exactly. Dude, I copied it, and people are gonna be hella mad. Oh my god. She's been dead. Dude, you're right. She has been dead. Feels the aura. Made him so damn cool. Yeah, for real. They made him so cool. What the heck? Actually insane. Oh my god. Why are you gonna drop him when I'm about to go to bed? That's like typical though. That's the usual. Dude, playable proxy is crazy though. What the heck? God damn. Interesting new aesthetic? Yeah, I guess so. Can I up the quality on Twitter? No, dog water. Pyrois Phaethon. He looks really cool. I like Belle's new outfit. She's super cute. Dude, we look evil, by the way. I don't know if anyone like noticed that. We look evil. We look evil. I don't like when, oh, this is such better quality. It's actually night and day. That's actually insane. Insane drop. Crazy. So many of you here for a random midnight stream also. That's crazy. That's insane, dog. Ether attacker with a sword? God, what a snooze fest though. Come on, man. 3.0 free character? If he's not free, I'm uninstalling 100%. Sorry, they better give him for free. There's no way it's not free. Right, chat? He's definitely free, right? It better be free? Dude, I hope so. It feels like he should be free, because they showed both of the proxies behind him, right? thought Billy would be the anniversary character. I am wrong. No, this is definitely the anniversary character for sure, for sure. I mean, maybe there's like something behind like Pyrois also, like another character that we don't even know about that's even cooler. Dude, what if it's Pyrois and Ramiel? What's her face? Ramiel Dan? And you think that they would be like the banner? Ramiel, Dan, and Pyrois, chat? Is that Phaethon? It is. Yeah, they just strip marketed this new character. Yeah. Very cool, very cool. Ether attacker with a sword. Free? I hope it's free. We're assuming that Pyrois is gonna be free. I would hope so. Unless they're gonna do like a Don Hung and Bybiter Lune rug pull on us and it's be like, oh, here's one of the main travelers, but it's not free. I don't know why they would do that. That sounds very silly. Pyros, Faith, and new faction symbol also. Phaethon. You know what this looks like? This looks like, what am I trying to think of, chat? This looks like, the ring from, Hugo. This looks like Hugo's Mabob. That's really weird, right? That's so crazy. Oh my god. It does look like Hugo's W engine. Hey, yeah, that's super weird. They have to make it free through the story. Yeah, if they didn't, uninstall right away. I would uninstall. Zevs are giving me a reason to skip 2.8. Let them cook. That's what I'm thinking too, man. I might be skipping Billy. We might pick up Promia, but god dang, this is so cool. Do you think they'll keep this as like Phaethon class or multiple element types? Oh, you mean like Traveler and Genshin? Oh, I don't know. That would be interesting. I feel like this is like a one-off thing though. I don't know, man. Like, first, Yeshun Wang came out with the dual type form transformation. And now we quite literally have stands in Zenless Zone Zero. So that's like interesting, I guess. Hi, chat. Hi. Oh my god, crazy. If Hoyo fumbles this, it'd be an L for sure. GUN found in Dead and Ditch. Yeah, we were just talking about that also. Yeah, we were talking about that a little bit. Yeah, let's see what else everyone is talking about. Grip tight the reins. Grip tight. Chat, are you gripping? Are you gripping? You grip tight. Are you grippers in chat? Any grippers? I like how it says Bell Weiss. Hashtag Bell, hashtag Weiss. I'm gripping something. Yo, I'm gripping something. I think Weiss looks so much cooler in the background. Like, look at this swag. Oh my god. What is this? Chat, what is this? What is this? I'm saving for my guaranteed Pyros. I think Pyros will be for free. No? Is this the Phaethon symbol? Oh, is this Phaethon symbol in, like, the internet? That's the Helios Academy logo? No shot, really? Oh, that's crazy. Legendary proxy. Oh, that's insane. What the heck? Yeah, that is the logo. That is legendary proxy logo. I want the Mindscapes anyway. Yeah, I don't even know, like, I mean, if it's like a free character, it will come with Mindscapes, right? Kind of like Harumasa and Zhao. That's crazy. No. Really? You don't think so? Do you think this is gonna be like a one-off thing? Ether attack, yeah, Ether attack agent. You get them for free. Yeah, that's true. Look up. Anna, what the fuck is true? Everything but the season 3 trailer, bro. That's fine. I'm absolute cinema, dude. I agree. Absolute cinema. Anti-Void Hunter? Really? So we're gonna pull for our own character now, or is this free? Yeah, I need to know if this is free or not. Yo, real. Real. Dude, real. Actually insane. Actually crazy. Actually insane. For real. Okay. Shoot, that's just wild. What the heck? What the hecky? Sorry, it's just me scrolling through Twitter. It feels the aura. The aura is so deep over here. It's actually insane. That's crazy, man. What are the comments over here? We're getting a stand. Is that why people are saying a stand? Like an A rank stand? Surely it'll be an S rank stand. That's super funny though. I just fell to my knees in random play. Yo, me too. I just fell to my knees. People seem to think it's not animated, but it definitely is animated. Like they're moving. Like this has subtle movement to it. Is there no movement? Am I stupid to think that? Like that's movement. Is that not enough movement to prove that it's like a S rank character? It's not as animated as an S rank character. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. That's crazy. What the heck? Oh, sorry, I'm like scrolling on shorts now. That's dangerous. Oh my god, danger zone. Too much aura to move? Yeah, you gotta just like stay there for a second. Silva Charioto! CCC so peak. That's crazy. I remember a long time ago hearing like whispers of playable proxy one day. I didn't think we would get it for like the 2-year anniversary. It'd be cool if we could change our element. I mean, like, hey, maybe this is the open door for like different element playable proxy. I don't know. Or they're just gonna cuck us and we're just gonna only have one. I don't know. It could go either way, really. That's insane. What the heck? Playable Bell and Weiss, finally. I do think if this is you, the character you pick, and this is your sibling, or do you think you are Pyros and the other sibling is on the outside? So, like, I picked Bell. So do you think Weiss would be on the outside and I'm playing as Pyros? I am reportedly hard after Pyros drip marketing. Holy cow, that's crazy. I think he links with the one you picked. Yeah, I guess. Man, I wish I could pick Weiss every day. He looks like Weiss. He has the silver hair and everything. Like the long... I mean, Belle dyes her hair. That's like a lore thing. But he has long silver hair. This is very close to Helios Academy outfit, by the way. Look how smuggy he is. Oh my god. Belle looks so cute. Yeah, the new outfits are so good. Oh my god. Okay, so how long do you think until we're gonna get this? 3.0, right? Or 3.1? 3.0 or Annie? Annie is 3.1. Surely 3.0. I don't know why they decided to make Anniversary 3.1. Then they drip market Ramiel. I'm thinking that we're getting Pyros and Ramiel on the same banner also. I could be wrong. H-Star Annie was 4.2. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Where is it? I want to view post activity. What the fuck is this? Dude. Yeah, what the fuck is this? Speaks entirely in Shakespearean or a knightly manner, or cunning hairs. It's not animated. I don't think this is. I don't think it's an A rank, chat. I'm just saying. I don't think it could be an A rank. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It might not have a rank. True. It might just be playable proxy. Period. With no like specific ranking in like at all. I did not see that coming. No, neither did I. Hey yo, what? Dude, us all right now. Everyone currently. What does this say? Translate section to English? What is this? What is this? 2.0 isn't even out yet? Yeah, no, 2.8 still not out yet. Yeah. Kind of crazy. Oh my god. Hi, season 3 trailer. What the fuck? Dude, real. The music is very ominous, I agree. Yeah. Peak. Peak. Setting the seas ablaze with this one. Hey, yo, Mr. Brokey, get out of here. Yeah, man, I think I just want Pro Mia, then we skip Billy, and then we go for Playable Proxy, and Ramiel, Dan. Am I blind? Either attack assistant at the corner, queen. Playable fucking character. Yeah, after 2 years. Crazy. Insane. K. Poor K. Feels the aura. What the fuck? Yeah, me too, Age. What the fuck indeed? What the heck? I can't believe we're getting stands. Yeah, that, you know, I've only watched a little bit of JoJo's, but kind of crazy if you think about it. Insane, insane. Well, what now, chat? Well, what now, Twitch chat? I guess we could do our dailies real quick. I can do my dailies. I can do my dailies. Oh, look, he's on the launcher. I'm ready to sleep. No, I'll be up for a while. My sleep schedule's kind of messed up.